Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're doing a deep dive into something really central to what we do here at DreamClass, school management software.
That's right. We're going to explore, who really gets the most out of it, the big advantages, and maybe some of those hidden costs if you're sticking with older methods, especially for you managers, educators, administrators out there.
It's definitely a hot topic. So many schools are grappling with this. Okay, so let's start right at the beginning. What exactly are we talking about when we say school management software at its core?
Okay, think of it like this. It's a digital hub. It brings together all the pieces of running a school: academics, admin, finances, the whole lot.
So admissions, tuition, maybe even payroll.
Exactly. Admissions, tuition, payroll, student records, all under one roof. Essentially, it takes those repetitive manual tasks, the data entry, the chasing paperwork, and replaces them with smoother, often automated workflows.
Guided workflows.
Right. And it's usually cloud-based, which means it's secure and accessible. The big thing is consolidating everything. So a student's record, from the day they enroll to graduation, it's all one continuous story. No more duplicates, no more conflicting information.
That sounds like a huge relief. Does that integration help departments talk to each other better, like finance and student services, who might normally be in their own worlds?
Absolutely. That's a key benefit. Having that single source of truth means everyone, admissions, teachers, the finance office, they're all looking at the same up-to-date information.
So if a parent updates a phone number,
it updates everywhere, instantly. And on security, these aren't just basic databases. We're talking enterprise-level encryption. Your data's protected seriously.
That's really clear on the what. But now let's talk about who. Yeah. Who is this really built for? Is it just massive universities or?
Oh, not at all. That's a common misconception. Really, any organization that involves teaching and learning can benefit.
So K-12 schools.
Yep. Faith-based. Also vocational programs, higher education, obviously, but even smaller setups like micro schools.
Interesting.
We've even seen specialized programs like music schools or sports academies use these systems to get really consistent and scale up effectively. It's about managing the learning environment, whatever its size.
Okay, this is where it gets really practical for listeners managing schools day to day. What's the actual payoff? What are those key benefits they'll feel?
Well, the impact is pretty immediate. First off, operational clarity. You just know what's going on more easily. Then there's speed, especially in areas like scheduling classes or rooms.
Oh, scheduling. That can be a nightmare manually.
Tell me about it. Think about manually scheduling hundreds of students' weeks of work, right? A good system can cut that down dramatically. Plus, you get financial transparency. Tuition, fees, payroll, all connected. It eliminates so many potential errors.
And it gives you that reliable data, one single source of truth for every student.
That's the goal. Accurate records, no duplication.
And it seems like it makes life easier for everyone involved, not just admin staff. Happier stakeholders, maybe.
Definitely. Parents often get their own portal, right? They can check schedules, grades, pay fees online without calling the office constantly.
That's huge for communication.
And teachers. They can often manage attendance, enter grades, maybe communicate with parents, all from their laptop or tablet. It simplifies their workload significantly.
So better communication, more satisfaction, and it's all secure and accessible from anywhere because it's in the cloud.
Exactly. It frees up educators to focus more on, educating rather than drowning in paperwork. It standardizes things, ensures compliance almost automatically.
The benefits seem really strong. But let's flip the coin for a second. What about schools that hesitate? Maybe they think, we save money sticking with paper, spreadsheets. What's the real cost of doing nothing?
Yeah, that perceived saving. It's often an illusion. The hidden costs are significant. Think about the sheer number of staff hours just lost to manual data entry, filing, correcting mistakes.
Time that could be spent with students.
Precisely. And errors, say in billing or attendance records, those can seriously damage trust with families. We've seen it happen. You lose credibility, sometimes even students.
And what about compliance, accreditation?
That's another big one. Fragmented data, inconsistent records that makes reporting a huge challenge and increases the risk of noncompliance. For schools needing accreditation or state funding, data errors can have major financial consequences.
Penalties, lost funding.
It happens. Little leaks, too, like uncollected fees. It all adds up. Often the cost of lost revenue, inefficiency, lower satisfaction is actually far greater than the investment in a good system.
So it really sounds like moving to a unified system isn't just a nice to have, it's a smart investment. It cuts down the admin load, boosts accuracy.
Cuts down on overtime for things like reporting,
Yeah.
And it helps enrollment, too, because prospective families see a school that's organized, transparent, modern.
It sends a strong message.
Yeah.
So if you're listening and ready to see how a platform like DreamClass could maybe transform your school, taking that next step could be worthwhile.
Absolutely. And maybe just leave you with this thought. What vital learning outcomes, what new educational possibilities could your school unlock if that heavy burden of administrative tasks was significantly lighter? What could you achieve then?